Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to really unpack some complex ideas and give you those key insights.
That's right.
And today, we're tackling something, well, huge. For our sources are calling more powerful than armies, more lasting than empires.
More transformative than technology, even. We're talking about love.
Exactly. But maybe not in the way you first think.
Our mission today, for you, is really to broaden that view, not just the romantic ideal,
Right.
We're exploring it as this expansive, unifying force.
Yeah.
An energy that's just constantly generating connection.
And fundamental, apparently. Our sources position it as absolutely core to being human, the foundation for a well-being, for our future, especially when things feel so discordant.
Discordant, yeah.
Full of fear, some would
It's
say.
a powerful idea. The material really made me think about love less as, just an emotion, and more like this quiet, steady heartbeat under everything important.
Well said. And the research backs that up, doesn't it?
It does. It talks about those intimate forms, that unspoken understanding in a family, maybe. Or that friend who's just always there.
Yeah, exactly. Or that deep bond with a partner. These things actually anchor us.
They tether us, as one source put it.
And yet this one study we looked at highlighted how strong social ties, these bonds, can literally add years to your life.
Was it 7 years? Something like that.
7 years on average, yeah. So it's clearly far more than just a nice feeling.
Definitely not just nice. And what's fascinating, too, is how these connections aren't only about personal comfort. Our sources show they actually make us stronger.
More resilient?
Yes, resilient. Think about social cohesion. That concept came up a lot.
Right.
Communities where there's more mutual care, built on, principles of love, they actually show lower rates of chronic stress, better public health.
So it's tangible. It's not abstract.
Not at all. It's a real foundational strength.
Yeah.
And it goes way beyond just our immediate circle.
Okay, so how does that scale up? Because the sources definitely didn't stop at just personal relationships.
No, they didn't. They talk about love as the architect of communities.
The fuel for justice, too. That phrase stuck with me.
Me too. They pointed to big historical movements, didn't they? Like the civil rights era.
Yeah, suggesting it wasn't just anger-driving change, but this collective love for fairness, for human dignity.
A desire for things to be better for everyone.
It makes you think about innovation, too. Real innovation that tries to genuinely improve lives. It starts from that same place, doesn't it? How can we fix this together?
Which brings up a really important question, one you might be asking right now. Is love practical? I mean, it often gets seen as soft, maybe even a weakness.
Yeah, is it strong enough for the real world?
Well, the material we dug into makes a compelling case. Love is actually the ultimate strength,
How so?
because it takes immense courage to open yourself up, be vulnerable.
Right, and one psychological study mentioned cognitive empathy.
Yes, understanding someone else's viewpoint. Even if you don't feel the same way emotionally, that's not naivety.
No, it sounds quite strategic, actually. Powerful connection.
Exactly. And it takes resilience, too. Incredible resilience, the sources argue, to keep extending love when it's hard.
To forgive. To rebuild bridges.
The material suggests love is the force that lets us bridge those divides, heal wounds, find common ground when everything seems to scream different.
Okay, so if it's this fundamental, powerful thing, how do we, cultivate more of it? What did the sources suggest for daily life?
They were pretty clear, actually. Actionable steps. It starts, perhaps unsurprisingly, with self-love.
But not just as a vague idea, right?
No, not vague at all. It's framed as a practice. Setting boundaries, mindfulness techniques, really acknowledging your own worth.
Like that quote, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Precisely. Fill your own first. Then empathy. Actively try to understand others.
Even when you disagree.
Especially then, maybe. The advice was sort of seek to connect before you seek to critique.
I like that. And building on that connection piece.
Kindness. Choosing kindness consciously. Even in tiny interactions.
But it's just a genuine smile, holding a door.
Yeah. Simple things. The research suggests these acts can trigger a positive feedback loop. Good for the giver, good for the receiver.
Makes sense. And forgiveness came up again, too.
Crucial. Forgiving others and forgiving ourselves. It's presented as this powerful act of love that stops us being chained to the past.
Lets us move forward.
Right. And the last big one was vulnerability.
Daring to be seen.
Exactly. Open your heart, share your truth, let people really see you. That's where the deepest connections, the ones built on real trust and belonging, seem to take root.
Wow. Okay, so our deep dive today really hammers it home, doesn't it? Love isn't just some lofty ideal.
No, it's perhaps the most powerful practical tool we actually possess.
A tool for connection, for resilience, for change.
Absolutely.
Mm.
So maybe the thought to leave you with is this. Consider the impact you can have just by consciously choosing love more often in your day-to-day life.
What if you let it be your compass, your foundation?
Your legacy, even. Imagine the ripple effect. Building a world that's just a bit more harmonious, more joyful, more truly human.
Simply by tapping into this incredible force.
Something to think about.